In this video, I'm not going to be talking too much about my recovery, but what I want to focus on in this video is just to be able to help you, each and every one of you that's been through or are going through a narcissistic mother abuse or parental. This is where I want to shift my focus on. And I just wanted to share with each and every one of you with just coming to grips with things and time to face reality. So this is what I want to focus my video on. As I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm not going to be talking at all about my recovery at all. But I want to focus on helping those of you, like I said, that have or going or even still living with your narcissistic mother or father. But I think this one I mainly want to focus on the mother part. So here it goes. One of the most harsh realities of healing from a narcissistic mother is to accept the fact that your mother never loved you, and that she will never be the mother that you were hoping, wishing, or expecting. And for her, it's like what those things that you were wishing, hoping, expecting to be, she never will be. And you have to come to grips and seeing that reality and just seeing it for what it is, because escaping it does not help. You have to face it head on if you really want to recover. But remember that narcissists only love themselves, because narcissists is all about self-love. So therefore, they're incapable of loving you. And they can't love you, because it's all about them. It's all about the narcissist. It's all about, it's all about the narcissistic mother, and the hell with you. My definition of what a true, real mother is, a non-narcissistic mother, which to me is a real mother. This is my definition of what a real mother is. A real mother is one nurturing, compassionate, supportive, being your biggest cheerleader, would love you unconditionally, would put her feelings and needs above her own self, would have the greatest confidence in you, and would encourage you in everything that you would attempt and whatever it is that you put your mind to. But also, too, a real mother would see her own child's strengths and capabilities, abilities, and try to encourage her child. And also would say, you know what, I don't care what you do out there, of course, as long as it's legal, but I want you to be the best. Be the best that there is, whether you wanted to be a doctor, if you wanted to be a professional bowler, if you wanted to be a big-time figure skater, if you wanted to be a nurse, if you want to be a rock star, whatever those goals that a child has, even growing up, even as teenagers, or whatever, stage that the child is in, or that's what a real mother is supposed to do. It's like, you want to be a doctor, be the best doctor. If you want to be the best figure skater, you be the best figure skater. If you want to be the best professional bowler, you do that. I'm all for you. I'm behind you. I'm in your corner. That's what a real mother is supposed to be like. And would be there for you in time of need, even as an adult. But also without expecting or wanting something back in return. Because that there is really doing something with the wrong motives. And believe me, my narcissistic mother was exactly like that. And believe me, she would put that in her thought bank, so then if there's ever a disagreement, she can go right in her little thought bank and say, well, remember I did this for you, I did that for you, I did this for you, I did that for you. That's the entitlement thing. So it's like, since I did something for you, then it's like, you owe me. Really. So that's that entitlement mentality, and a real mother is not like that. A real mother does not do that, period. The best way to heal from what you didn't get from your narcissistic mother is really the number one thing to healing is you got to heal that wounded inner child. Because that wounded inner child stays with you. Even up into your adult years. Until you come to that reality that, hey, my mother's a narcissist. She didn't love me. She never will. She never gave me what I needed. She never nurtured me. She'll always tear me down. And when you come to that reality, that she will never be that mother that you were wishing, hoping, expecting, that's wounding that inner child within you. So just envision what that wounded inner child could be like within you. It's like no comfort, hurting, crying, wanting attention, wanting loved, wanting nurtured. That's what that inner child is screaming inside. And the best way to heal that wounded inner child is through therapy. Therapy's one, but it's not the ultimate answer. I'm not saying that solves everything, but it's a good start. And what you do also, along with therapy, is that research it like you would anything. If you want to know something, Google it and learn what a real mother is. And maybe if it even helps, write it all down on a piece of paper of what you think a real mother should be, in addition to what you look up and research. And what you do with all that information? You learn how to be that kind of mother to yourself. And I know it sounds weird and crazy, but it works. For me, it does. Is that you apply all those things of what you learn, what a real mother is, and the mother that you wanted. You learn to become that mother for yourself. And you can also look up what motherly love is. Look that up and become that mother to yourself. First and foremost. Because once you learn to love yourself, but in a healthy way, and there is a healthy way to love yourself, you gotta learn what love is. You gotta heal that wounded inner child by learning what it is like to be a real mother to yourself. Just being a real mother to yourself, you're healing that wounded inner child, all those hurts, all those pains. You heal that wounded inner child that way. And once you can learn how to do that, and you learn what loving yourself is really all about, but in a healthy way, and that healthy way is becoming that mother, the real mother. You learn that, apply it, heal the wounded child within you. Because once you're able to do that, then you could also be able to love the people that's in your life a lot better. Because you have to learn you have to learn to love yourself in a healthy way, so that way you can in turn love the other people that's around you, that's in your life, and that heals you up even more. And I can give you a great example of what I mean about healing that wounded inner child. Let's just say, for example, if you failed at something, and putting that real mother practice into use, the real mother that you learn to become for yourself would say something to you like, hey, you know what, that's okay. You might have failed at this, but hey, let's learn from this. Let's learn, how we can be better at this. Let's learn what went wrong, learn from it, and find ways to correct it. Find ways to make whatever it is that caused me to fail at this to be better. Because you only become a failure. And you gotta tell this to yourself. This motherly thing that you learn how to be for yourself would just say, you only become a failure if you don't learn from your mistakes and what went wrong, and don't try to correct them, and that you don't get up and try again. That's what a real mother would say to you. And that real mother that you become to yourself would say this to you. That's a wonderful start to becoming the mother that you wanted, but you just have to do it for yourself. Because you have to breaking the cycle, the narcissistic cycle, into use. Because if you have children or are getting ready to have children, you don't want to keep that vicious spiral going. It should end with you. The narcissism, and the new love and the new mother that you become to yourself begins with you. And believe me, if you put these things into practice, then you're on your way to healing, and on your way to becoming the person that you've always wanted to be. So this is one of the first steps, and in my next video, whenever that will be, whenever I have the time to do so, could show you other ways of healing to become a new, a better, an empowered, improved you. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe at the bottom of this video, and also please comment and tell me what you think. So right now, I wish you all peace, love, and joy. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.